Welcome to the Word of Revival Devotional, where we're committed to reviving lives, reviving destinies, and drawing you closer to God to unlock and fulfill your divine purpose. Word of Revival Devotional, Word. July 15th, 2025. Subject: Aligning before advancing. Key verse: If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all His commands I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on earth. Deuteronomy 28 verse 1, NIV. In God's kingdom, obedience is the track on which success runs. Divine elevation is not accidental, it is a response to surrendered obedience. Obedience is not weakness, it is wisdom in motion. It is doing what God says, how He says it, and when He says it, even when it doesn't make sense to you. In Deuteronomy 28, God clearly lays down the terms of covenant success. If you fully obey, that's the condition. The promise was guaranteed only to the extent that the instruction was followed. This is where many miss it. They desire the promise without embracing the process. They want to advance, but not willing to align to God's instructions. God lifts those who walk in His ways. The same principle was echoed to Joshua after Moses died. God said to him in Joshua 1 verses 7-8, "Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law. Then you will be prosperous and successful." Joshua's success was not tied to his military strategy but to his ability to listen and follow divine instruction. Abraham was told to leave his father's house and go to a place he had never seen. He obeyed, and God made him a nation. Think of Peter. He had fished all night and caught nothing, but at Jesus' word, he let down the net and caught a harvest he couldn't handle. Obedience turns ordinary acts into supernatural outcomes. Listen, you can have all the qualifications, connections, and experience, but if you miss divine instruction, you may miss divine elevation. But when you obey God, even if it costs you something now, it will always reward you later. Let your life be a moving yes to God. I pray that you will have a hearing ear and obedient heart to God's instruction for your all-round success in Jesus' name. Quote for the day: Obedience is the vehicle God uses to move you into your destiny. Confession: I choose to walk in obedience to God's voice. I will not just desire success. I will walk in the path of it. My steps are aligned with divine instruction. God is my shepherd, and I follow His voice. As I obey, I move into increase, influence, and elevation. I succeed God's way, in Jesus' name. Additional verses: Joshua 1 verse 8, "Then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." Isaiah 1 verse 19, "If you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land." Word of Revival Devotional is written by Dr. Ernest E.J., lead pastor of Greater Revival International Center.